Bonjour, c'est moi, Monsieur Springer. I want to talk to you all for a little bit today and this week in this announcement and talk a little bit about finishing up Unit 1 in your French 1A course. Some of you are there, some of you are still working on it. Once you're done with Unit 1, you're basically 25% of the way through your course. And so you want to look at your pacing guide, kind of see where you should be at goal-wise and consider your end date. Are you 25% of the way through the semester weeks wise yet? If so, you should be done with Unit 1. And if you're not, let's work together to get you there. That's my whole goal in my job, is to help you be successful and have a blast learning French. And I'm committed to doing that however I can. So a couple things to watch out for at the end of Unit 1 if you haven't done so yet. When you get to the last folder, which is called the Unit 1 Resume folder, you'll see a couple items to complete in there. One is your Unit 1 project, and the other is your Tête-à-tête. I just kind of want to talk through those so you know what to expect and know how to do those in case you don't already. The Tête-à-tête is pretty simple. There's a sign-up sheet in there, and you can see my available times to meet. It is a live conversation with me. It'll only take 10 minutes or less, and it's very simple. You can actually see the sample questions when you go to the Unit 1 Tête-à-tête assignment, which is also in that resume folder. You can see sample questions I would ask you in French. They should be questions you recognize and have practiced already. I'm not trying to stump you when I speak to you on the phone or intimidate you or anything like that. I know it's the idea of talking in French with anybody else. It's probably intimidating, especially someone you don't know well, like myself. Totally get that. But it's really a pretty simple conversation. I don't expect perfection from it. I just expect you to show me that you have practiced and are learning those highly rehearsed expressions like je m'appelle or j'habite à, where I live, stuff like that. Okay. If the times in my sign-up sheet don't work for you, suggest a different one. I bet we can figure out something that works for both of us, but don't put off the Tête-à-tête. You only have two of them. There's one at the end of Unit 1 and one at the end of Unit 3. And it's really the only opportunity for there to be back and forth live conversation with somebody else in your class, in your online class, since we don't have live meetings. What's nice about that is it gives you flexibility to complete things when you want. The downside is the live conversation assignments are very important. And if you don't do them, I actually don't really allow you to progress in class, or at least I don't assign credit to stuff past like lesson 2.3. If you just put off the Tête-à-tête, it's super important. Your school is paying Michigan Virtual to teach you French. I want to make sure you're actually learning and actually able to communicate in a very simple conversation. Very important. Okay. Don't be too intimidated by it. Just talk to me if you're feeling that way. I can reassure you and show you what it'll be like. The other thing is the Unit 1 project, which is a video project. Basically, you're going to speak French on video, and it's a discussion. So other people can ask you questions after the fact. It's not live. And you can look at other students' videos. Once you posted your own, you'll see other students' videos. And part of your credit on the rubric is asking them follow-up questions or commenting on their video. Again, like the Tête-à-tête, it is very simple. If you have been practicing in the practice activities in class, you're going to be familiar with everything that you're supposed to say there. It's very basic information. You shouldn't need to look up anything to do that. It's just highly practiced language. If you want help understanding the questions that are given to you to answer or how to pronounce anything, just reach out to me. I would love to help you with that. But also don't put it off. It's a very basic thing. It's not asking a ton of you. And it's just a really, it's just the first one especially is ultra simple. But once you've done that and once you've done your Tête-à-tête, you are wrapped up with the unit and free to move on from there. You can technically move on to Unit 2 stuff. It's just I tend to not grade the teacher graded assignments past about 2.3 until you've done the project in the Tête-à-tête. So if you need a hand with anything, again, I'm here to help you, but I do want to communicate clearly what the goal is. It's just I'm here to help you do that. I can show you the door, but you yourself have to walk through it. I will help walk you through the door. I will encourage you to walk through the door. I will give you all sorts of congratulations for walking through the door, but you must do it yourself, and you'll feel all the better when you do, and you are fully capable of doing it because you are a smart person. If you are in my class, I know you are, and you can handle it. So thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon.